Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the vendors table. Today we are in Birmingham for the National Wedding Show. We are going to showcase all the different vendors that are here. Going to have some conversations with some interesting vendors as well, and yeah, give you a taste of what it's like to be here. So let's get into it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here with
Marquees
from
Prenup Solicitors.
Wonderful, wonderful. So talk to us, prenups. Why should people get this?
Well, so prenups are a really good way of protecting assets in case anything goes wrong.
Yeah.
So, there's lots of different things you might want to think about. And I guess if you take a step back, starting point, when you get married, essentially, in simple terms, everything becomes marital assets. So, if you've got a property, you've got a business, that becomes part of the marital assets. In very simple terms, if you go in divorce, then those assets are split in two.
Okay.
So if you've got a business and that's your main source of income, you may want to carve that out of marital assets so that if anything goes wrong with the marriage, you still have that business, you can still earn your living. Similarly, if you are expecting a big inheritance, inheritance is an emotive topic. Parents, grandparents are not going to want that inheritance going to an ex. So you can carve that out through a prenup.
Okay.
So they're really a way of giving a bit of certainty and a bit of sort of comfort for certain assets.
Right.
Now, the really important thing in the UK, by the way, prenups, not like you see in the movies at all.
Yes, yeah.
So they're not the way of screwing people over.
Yes, 100%.
So in order to enforce them in the UK, they have to be fair.
Okay.
And so what that means is you can't end up in a situation at the end of the marriage where one of you is rich and the other one is living on the street.
Yeah.
So if there's going to be a disparity in wealth and income, then you need to make provision for how that will be dealt with at the end of the marriage.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's not just prenups you do?
We do. So we also do. So we do a package where we can give you, we can review all of your contracts for your wedding. So your suppliers, photographers, all that kind of stuff, and sort of let you know what the issues might be. So a good example would be you book a venue. And you're going to bring in your own suppliers, photographers, maybe caterers. So the venue's going to have a ton of rules. They're going to say, we need to see insurance certificates, we need health and safety certificates. You can't do this, you can do that.
Yeah.
So for our venue, you couldn't use, when we got married, you couldn't use confetti.
Oh, wow.
The contractors weren't allowed to wear rubber-soled shoes when they came into the venue because it was like an old palace and it had special floors.
Right. Yeah.
There were no high heels allowed. So all of this stuff is in a contract, and you need to know about that shit, right?
Yeah,
I mean, you need to know.
Sometimes you can just gloss over it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then the other one that we do a lot of is around photographer contracts.
Okay.
So you get your photographer to take a load of pictures, you perhaps have a video for your video. You may or may not want those to be used publicly.
Yeah.
If you don't want this to be used publicly, you don't want the photographers used on the profile, that needs to be in a contract.
Yeah.
And then the other thing we do with photographers particularly is around a sort of data protection.
Okay.
So about 3-4 years ago, we had a couple come to us. Great wedding, everything gone really well. And the photographer had started marketing to their guests. So they started getting spam emails going, if you're going to get married, come on, it's like really bad form. But that's the kind of stuff you can close off in contracts.
Fine.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Guys, that's Prenup Solicitors. Check them out. Make sure you check your contracts as well. And thank you very much.
Cool, lovely to meet you.
Pleasure. All right, we are here with...
I'm Rachel, I'm the travel counsellor.
Wonderful. So, travel, destination wedding, honeymoons, talk to us. What's it about?
Anything there is about travel, we make it happen.
Okay.
And obviously we're here in a wedding show. What better place to be? People are coming, they're getting married, and their honeymoon tends to be the last thing on the list.
Yeah, it shouldn't be though.
100%. Listen, you've had all that stress about getting, all your guests together and everything else that there is in a wedding. The dress.
Yeah.
I think that would be my most stressful thing. So the honeymoon, so they go, yeah, we're going to get married, let's get married. Let's have a honeymoon like 6 months or a year later. They let life get in the way.
Yeah.
we have a great thing that we do here.
Okay.
So we have like a gift registry.
Okay.
So your guests get the opportunity to put money towards your honeymoon.
Okay.
Hopefully they'll pay for the whole thing.
Yeah.
So if you're a little bit short, but what you can do as well, so say, if it was me, I'd say, I would like to go to Thailand and this is my budget. People might dig a little deeper.
Maybe.
Oh, come on. Oh, just invite more guests.
That's always the way. But then you got to pay more for the wedding.
Well, yeah, no, come on. But, you know, so I think it's really important. Like, have a honeymoon.
I think so. How soon after? How soon after should they have it? Straight away?
Oh, me. I'd be on the flight on the night.
On the
I would.
Come on.
I would leave everybody. I'd leave everybody behind to clear up.
Okay. No, I mean, it makes sense. Makes sense.
Exactly.
Destination weddings.
Destination weddings. So we've had a lady come here. She's got 48 guests. She wants to go to Rhodes. Fantastic. Sandals. They do some great wedding support. You can get married wherever you want in the world.
So you guys are helping with sourcing venues, logistics.
We can help with anything travel.
Okay.
And at the destinations, we have destination management centres.
Okay.
So people that actually live and breathe their destinations, their countries. So we give them the brief, but we will work together with the destination managers, and then you'll have the wedding of your dreams.
Nice. Make it easy for us.
We could get married. I think we make a nice couple.
What do you think, people? Rachel, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. I'll see you in the aisle.
Oh my God, yeah. Don't stand me up. Can you imagine?
Right, we are here with
Stu Richards from Nomadic Washrooms.
lovely, and we've got some sensational looking toilets. Toilets are always important for me, Evan. I always check them out when I get there. Yeah, these are portable toilets.
Yeah, so these are portable loos. One of the last things people think about when they're having an outdoor wedding, we seem to find. So yeah, our little story, if we've got time quickly, is that Kate, my wife, and I got married in 2018, and we were going to have an outdoor wedding. And you could get luxury loos, which were quite nice, but we didn't think there was anything kind of next level.
Okay.
So we commissioned and built one, and that was 5 years ago. We've now got 30 trailers, 6 yards, and we're nationwide with it. So yeah, gone from strength to strength, which is great, but something you really need to think about when you're getting married.
100%. Why should people think about it?
Well, like I say, it's like people concentrate on getting their marquees, obviously the wedding dress, their food supply, their bar and whatnot. And we often get calls last minute to say, I forgot the loos. And you know, when you're getting married, you don't really want a builder's loo, like a plastic box on the drive or at the back of the tent. And so it's something you really want to think about. I mean, we're pretty well fully booked this year, which is 25. We're nearly half booked for next year. We're taking bookings for 27 and 28 across the whole network. And so if you want something like this, you really have got to crack on and get in touch with us or someone else and get yourself booked in on. So, yeah.
How does it work then with the water and flushing systems? How does that work?
Basically, we've got various different types of units. This is a standard toilet unit. So this is a 2+1, which means it's got 2 ladies, 1 gents urinal and 1 gents normal loo.
Yep.
So this one would come to site. It's already fully primed. It comes with its hand wash water, which is warm, and all of the waste, let's call it, gets contained within the trailer.
Okay.
So all we need when we turn up at site is a power supply, whether that's a generator or plugged into your household supply.
Fine.
We also do showers. So we found that people are trying to have like sort of weekend-long weddings now.
Okay.
And they'll have a marquee, and then they might get some bell tents, but then they need showers as well. So we have shower trailers as well, which are in the same design. The only difference there is that we just need a water supply, but we just plug on with a normal hose lock fitting like you have in the garden. So yeah, as long as we've got room to get in, we can put it almost anywhere.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Now these look amazing. Obviously, we'll show you guys some clips of the toilets as well. But yeah, thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, great. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Right, we are here with
Josh from Boutique Marquees.
wonderful. Obviously, it's in the name. You do marquees.
Yes.
What size marquees? What should people be thinking about when they're thinking of like what type of marquee they should get when they're thinking about their wedding?
Yeah, I mean, generally the amount of people is probably a big factor in what size marquee, what type of marquee you want to get. Obviously, if you're having more people, you want to get more seating, more tables and chairs, more, probably a larger bar that can accommodate more people, dance floor, staging, if you've got bands, DJ, that kind of thing. Sides of the marquee, we here at Boutique Marquees, we do different sort of configuration of what sides. So we do solid walls and clear walls.
Solid
walls
as well?
thinking, well, as in like,
the walled off sections. Okay.
like, so you want to be sort of thinking about like where you want to be positioning your marquee, where like if you've got a nice view, you want to have a clear side, sort of facing that. Your backside maybe against the hedge, that kind of thing.
So you do all the staging and all the
so we provide the dance floors, staging, tables, chairs, bars, lighting, all that kind of thing with our marquees.
Chandeliers, or is that just all customizable?
So it comes with sort of festoon lighting. So what they do, they sort of start on it's like this. They start on the sort of outside. They come into the king poles. They come back and forth. So that sort of fills the room with sort of like pretty lights.
Fine. Okay. Wonderful. What else should couples be thinking about when they're thinking about booking marquees? What's important?
I think the logistics of things, like if they've got a piece of land, great, but you've got to think about car park. You've got to think about toilets. You've got to sort of think about powering a marquee as well. Have you got the facilities to do it? Sometimes you might be able to run power from your house. Otherwise, sometimes you might have to provide a generator to go with it.
Fine.
You've got bands, caterers. That's another thing a lot of people don't think about is catering. A lot of the time needs the space as well. So sometimes you might have to have another tent on the side of your sort of marquee to accommodate the caterers as well.
Because they've got to be under some covering, I guess.
Exactly. Precisely.
Toilets as well. I guess that's a completely separate one. Is that something you guys help source, or?
So we've got a couple of like recommended toilet suppliers. But generally toilets are a separate entity. We can point you in the right direction of where to go, but yeah, we don't do them ourselves. Okay, cool.
Perfect. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah. No.
If you're looking for marquees, guys, check them out. And pleasure.
Cool. Thank you.
Thanks. All right, we are here with
Ted from Sophy Experience.
Wonderful, and you guys do?
So we have two physical bars, one in Digbeth, one in Leicester. But Sophy Experience is bringing that experience to your event. So with our pop-up bar, we can go wherever you want in the world.
Okay, wonderful. What's the range of options? What's the choices that we got for you guys?
Whatever do you know what it is? It all depends on the person's creativity.
Yeah.
We are literally an empty bar, whatever you want, certain alcohol, cocktails, whatever you want, we're there. So we sit down with a lot of our couples, they create their own cocktail, whether it be to their partner's liking, their face, their name, whatever on it, we do. We customize the bar to their liking, whether it's their face or name, whatever, anything they want, we do.
Nice.
Yeah.
So full range cover. So you guys provide the physical bar, the drinks, the staff, everything. And is that including the drinks, obviously for the day as well?
Yeah, of course.
Full range.
Everything's full range here. So it obviously depends on how you want it. It depends on how many people, but we can always make it work.
Yeah. And how can people contact you?
So we have a business card. So through there, you can either scan here or you can email us. Our Instagram is sophy.experience. So if you want to send us a DM.
Wonderful. Guys, check them out. We're going to try one of their drinks now as well. Let you know how it goes.
I love that.
Thank you very much.
Nice to meet you guys.
We are here with
Gemma,
wonderful from
the Insurance Emporium.
Indeed. So we're talking wedding insurance.
Yes.
Not spoken about enough, I don't think.
No.
But why should people have it?
Well, a lot of people don't think it even exists for starters, and it covers the entire wedding for 2 years as well. So it covers every eventuality. If you have to cancel, curtail the wedding, rearrange the wedding, if the dress arrives damaged and you all of a sudden have to get a new one quickly, we cover it. The car, cake, wedding gifts, absolutely everything is covered. So
oh wow, so it's every single vendor possibly.
I think if you're spending between £5,000 and £75,000 on a wedding, I would like that covered in case anything goes wrong.
And it's it's just now after COVID, we know anything's possible. So
absolutely. Although we don't cover COVID.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
I'll just tell you that now.
I guess force majeure, acts as God, or all that sort of stuff wouldn't be covered.
No, that's correct, yeah.
Okay, cool.
But we do
Obviously.
cover for things like the armed forces. That's a question we've had quite a lot the last couple of days. So
Okay.
if you are in the armed forces and you get deployed, it is covered to rearrange a wedding.
Okay, fine. And it's also not as expensive as people might think it is.
No, so it starts from £37, so that's for a £5,000 standard wedding. Goes all the way up to £324 for our diamond cover, which is for £75,000 for your wedding.
Perfect. I feel like that should probably cover most.
Yeah, and it's a one-off payment. A lot of people have said, is that every month? It's a one-off payment and it covers you, and you can have it for up to 2 years before your wedding.
Perfect. And it's our last for how long after the wedding?
2 weeks.
Okay, cool. Yeah, thank you very much.
Perfect, thank you very much.
It's been a pleasure. Yeah, give them Follow Insurance Emporium.
Please do.
Thank you very much.
Right, what's your name?
Midday.
Midday.
Yeah.
Midday.
Yeah. That's obvious.
Can I call you Midday? Right, so it's midday and we're with choose a card. Take a look at it. Show everyone, don't show me, yeah? Remember it, okay? Right. Okay, I'm gonna take the card. Watch the card very carefully, right? We're gonna goes about halfway. I'm gonna give it a mix, just like this. Hold your hand out, Midday. You remember your card? Was this your card?
No.
Watch the two. If we take it and we just rub it right on your hand, so it changes to your card. And coming close, watch this. Watch the king, watch the king. Say stop any way you want. Say stop.
Stop.
Push it in all the way.
You're here with
Ali
from
Retro Party Hire.
Wonderful. Obviously, you can see behind us, we've got some very cool gear. Talk us through what you guys do.
So we rent out arcade machines, football tables, pinball machines, dance machines, air hockey, all sort of retro entertainment gaming machines.
Cool. And there are all sorts of ranges of different machines and stuff.
Yeah.
What kind of prices should we be expecting for
So
this?
our prices start at £150, which I think is really reasonable.
Yeah.
And our sort of top price is about £1,000. So
Okay.
I think it depends what you're renting, really.
Okay. And whereabouts do you guys deliver?
We're based in Telford, and we go up to 100 miles from Telford.
Okay, cool. So we'll do the maths and put it down somewhere. But yeah, that's the distance. What should people think about when they're wanting to hire like equipment or?
So often you need like an icebreaker for the evening. Your guests might not know each other.
Yep.
Sometimes you have a bit of a gap in the day where it can go quiet, and you need something to fill that time when you're having your photos taken, for example. So this is the sort of thing that can entertain the kids, entertain the big kids.
That's very true.
Party.
What about space? Was it certain machines or require certain
Yeah,
space?
some of our machines are quite big. So we've got a proper DDR dance machine, so that
Okay.
takes up a lot of space.
Yep.
Whereas an arcade machine, you can put it in a corner and it won't take up much space at all.
Cool. Then obviously power as well. For the
That's
machines
it.
as
So
well.
it doesn't take up more power than like a TV would take up, for
Okay, cool.
example. So just a plug socket and
Normal outlet socket.
we're away.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Where can people find you online?
So I've got a website, retropartyhire.co.uk, or you can find me on Instagram, Facebook. And yeah, you can see all my range on there of what we do.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you. Cheers.
We are here with
Yeah, I am Sharon Masora, the weddings manager for exclusive yacht weddings and weddings in Paphos.
Perfect. So yeah, I mean, we're talking about loads of wedding venues, but never a yacht.
It's a bit of a wow factor, to say the least.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And obviously with the sun, you've got 320 days
Yep.
of sunshine. We organise everything,
Okay.
so people don't have anything to organise.
Nice.
From their hotels right the way through to the dancing the night away in the Med.
So does it include accommodation on the yacht as well?
Yes, we do. Not
Wow.
on the yacht as money in the night,
Okay.
but not as accommodation, because
Okay.
obviously there's weddings every day.
Yeah.
But we organise the accommodation in the hotels as well.
Okay, perfect. So the packages that you do include everything from catering, to
Everything, decorations,
Beautiful.
catering, paperwork, legal fees, marriage fees.
Beautiful.
We have all our own in-house decor team,
Okay.
have all our own yachts, have our own buses, transport,
Nice.
cars. We have everything.
Okay.
So the whole idea is, I'm a control freak
Yeah.
and I need to control everything.
Okay, that's good. So if a couple
30
are
years
thinking about
experience.
30 years, wow.
30.
So if a couple are thinking about getting married on a yacht, what are things that they should be thinking about and considering?
First of all, visit our website.
Yep.
Check it out. Pop us an email, and then I'm straight onto them on the phone. I can do video calls, whatever they want, and then of course, hopefully we can get them to pop over to see the yachts. If not, no worries. They'll go through the videos, and they'll book it from there.
Perfect. What size yacht guest size can you get up to?
Up to a maximum is 300 people.
300?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to be honest, abroad is normally between 20 and 80 people.
Okay, yes.
Normally.
Yeah.
So we're well catered for on our beautiful white yachts in Paphos.
Paphos. Brilliant. It's been a pleasure learning about this.
It's an absolute
like I said, check out their website, get in contact if you want to get married on a yacht, because I know I would love to. But thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gents, that is the end of the show for me. We've seen some really cool vendors and got ourselves a goodie bag as well. So that is the end of the Birmingham show. We still have the London show coming up as well on the 12th and 13th of April. So get your tickets for that, and we'll see you there.